Greetings everyone, I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. For today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we have this beautiful full moon in Capricorn to kick off our week here with this energy of the being grounded, illuminating the things that we need to bring up to the surface for transmutation. So without further ado, let's jump right on into your Divinely Guided Rune reading. Greetings, Leo, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading here for the week. Let's jump right on in and get your rune for the energetic past. Here we have Gibo. Gibo is the rune of reciprocation, the rune of gifts. This literally means gift. So this is very stable energy. Remember, whenever we have the lines in the rune going out like that, that's very stable energy. And here we have that very stable give and take. Very stable where we stand, very stable where we are, very stable where we go. All right, so no matter what is very stable in every direction, that give and take energy. So also this is an adoption of spiritual gifts. This could mean like you've been enhancing your spiritual gifts, or you recently received a type of a gift. Taking what resonates here, Leo, and leaving what doesn't is going to be paramount for you, right? Just take your time with this and breathe throughout this. Let's not jump to our conclusions here. I am a Leo rising, so I believe myself how I could take this is just that beautiful give and take balance of energies that we see throughout in our lives, just recognizing that and being in the awareness of reciprocation energies in our lives and our adaptation of spiritual gifts. Are we receiving with gratitude? Are we giving with gratitude? Checking in with ourselves with those questions. Regardless, this is our energetic past. Moving on, let's see what's in your energetic now. Very much in your energy of fire. This is Kinas, the torch, the light bearer. This is manifestation energies, shining the light onto the path of others and yourself simultaneously. This is great stuff because with that beautiful, balanced, blessed energy, like this is kind of like the divine partnerships too. It could be like a career partnership, a spouse, or a career partnership, right? Or even a family member type of reciprocative energy. Regardless, you're taking that sort of energy, knowing what it is, and going full steam with this, Leo. I dare say that somebody has caught your attention here and you're really into manifesting now, but felt maybe a little stagnant here. The last couple rune readings weren't overly awesome, but they weren't overly negative either. They were a mixed bag, I would say, but right now you're feeling like things are turning into your favor a little bit more with this whole paradigm shifting that's going on, Leo, and you're just I kind of see you kind of feeding off of that energy a little bit and using that as a catalyst to manifest. This is very much fire energy, very much your energy, Leo, like the sun energy almost, okay? This is not your rune, but very much your energy. Dagas, again, more fire, more clarity, very much your energy. Again, this is an irreversible rune of clarity. This is metamorphosis, like the temperance card in tarot, in your energetic future. Dagas is that it literally means day. Is transmuting night into day. It's that strong of a transmutation. You know you will never be the same, Leo. You're coming out changed with all this. And look how similarly these two look. See how Gibo and Dagas are very closely related, that balance of give and take, but you have that connecting now, the connecting of these other seemingly very distant, would be otherwise distant energies from above and below, making that connection in that infinite clarity, that aha moment, or this sort of transmutation, the burning away of the old and moving along with the new. Like that chrysalis, or that butterfly emerging out of the chrysalis, right? So this is beautiful stuff that you're moving forward, keeping kind of like the sense of Gibo here with you and manifesting and really gaining a lot more perspective, a lot more clarity, and you're really manifesting a lot now. Like you're moving into your season here pretty soon, and this is like I really feel your powers increasing here, Leo. Let's see what the influence is. Yeah, you're gaining that momentum. This is Urus. This is very grounded energy. Again, this is when we're straight down with these lines, very grounded energy. Again, with the cross, that's like very stable. Okay, so this is Urus the ox, kind of slow to start, maybe it was a little slow to start, like the last couple rune readings. We just were talking about that. Now it's downhill momentum, you're gaining that speed, you're lighting up things. And that speed is going to manifest into beautiful clarity, beautiful transmutation here for you, very much into your vitality aspects, remaining grounded. Again, you're eating healthy. You're looking at your energies around you, making sure that everything around you is healthy. And it's serving your divinely guided source blueprint, your divine source path, whatever you want to look, however you want to say it. So what's your advice for the now, Leo? What's your advice? Yeah, remain in your faith. Be not in their ego sense. Still be uniquely and beautifully you. All very much also misunderstood at times, but still very grounded. Remember that line going down is grounded. All geese is the elk rune, the built-in divine defense and protection and connection. So that's kind of like moving forward in faith, being grounded, being grounded, being in your defense. The elk and Urus, both very stable energies and very protected energies, very grounded energies as you move through. So very much stay grounded, stay vigilant to your path, Leo. Definitely be in your faith, but not into an egotistical type of stance, kind of more like a stoic, like healed divine masculine kind of a stance here. All right, so yeah, remain in your faith. What do you have in your outcome, Leo? I was just saying, divine masculine. I can't make this up. Okay, so you are successfully planting the seed, Leo. This is fertile territory. You're moving into fertile territory. You have this healed divine masculine. That's why I was kind of laughing. This is the god Ing's rune, Ingwas. This is that seed. A lot of times it's depicted like this with just that diamond in the middle. But this looks like two gibbos on top of one another, doesn't it? Ultimately, very stable, very balanced. All right, so this is the divine masculine's rune in the sense that you know you're coming from that place of knowing that you planted that seed, right? And that you don't have to guess. You don't have to second guess anything. You're just trailblazing and you're moving forward with this clarity. You're sticking to your badass self. You're being in your faith. You're being in like that stoic sense. You're healing to your divine masculine in the process without even knowing it, Leo. And you're just being just this beautiful divine masculine healing and balance for you. Fertile territory for you. This is the fertility rune. How other else I could say this to you, Leo, other than I'm very happy for you. I'm very thankful to get to deliver this message here for you. The divine masculine healing work and that having successfully planted the seed. Maybe if you're trying for a pregnancy, you could be, because your life will be changing forever here in the near future. So if you're trying for a pregnancy, good news could be on the horizon. Again, taking what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get a card of clarity from the Fairies Oracle deck. These are messages from our divinely guided friends, the Fairies, who are divinely guided beings as well, who love to assist us in our journeys. So Fairies, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for Leo? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You've got the power, Leo. Yes, you do. You've got the power right there in your faith. I love it. Okay, it says, use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. Yeah, use your abilities. You can do it. You know you can do this, Leo. You are the trailblazing manifester right now. And you are like, hey, no sweat. I'm going to do this. I'm going to wave my wand and watch this. You're almost like, hold my drink. Watch this. All right, you've got the power, Leo. This is beautiful stuff. Let's read more about this card. It says, use your abilities to resolve the situation. You can do it. You drew this card as a reminder that you're more powerful than you realize, Leo. Perhaps you've been feeling victimized lately. Last couple room readings, right? Well, the fairies want you to know that regardless of your age, size, or education, you've got incredible personal power. Even though the fairies are tiny beings, they channel the force of God and the universe, and you can also use it to resolve an issue, heal yourself or another, or manifest your material needs. All you have to do, Leo, is believe. Additional meanings for this card are to let go of blame and focus on solutions. Another one is conduct energy healing work, especially through your hands. Another one is to engage in strength training exercises, such as weightlifting, or follow your inner guidance to resolve a situation. The last couple meanings here, Leo, are to become an activist for an issue that's near and dear to your heart. And finally, speak your truth to hold to yourself and to others. All right, speak your truth to yourself and to others. Be in your faith, be in your divine masculine. Awesome. I want to know how this resonates with you in the comments below so badly, Leo. I really hope you do. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.